All is not well with Nigeria. That's not me talking. That is Dele Farotimi. But in his latest talk, while telling us why it is not well, he also stylishly exposed how Tinubu plans to win the 2027 election. Hear from the horse's mouth.
Stop lying to yourselves. I'm not going to join you in the lies that you have told yourselves. It is not well, but it can be well.
And here's the twist. He revealed the only way your vote can count if you truly want change. But I disagree with him. And you will see why. Dele Farotimi used a story, the story of Horatio Spafford, the composer of the hymn, it is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well with my soul. That was in 1873. He got the inspiration after losing his daughters in a tragic shipwreck, with only his wife surviving. Spafford wrote this song while sailing over the exact spot where they died. Farotimi reminded us that this song is now sung in churches and funerals across Nigeria. But then he asked, directly or indirectly, when a Nigerian says it is well, are they unknowingly declaring that Nigeria is dead? Now, in a country like ours, that is not a small statement. Could that even attract treason charges? I rushed to his channel's description, and here's what I saw. Educate, unite, galvanize Nigeria towards betting a new and better Nigeria. Keyword, bet. That is not death talk, that is hope. But how do we expect people in a funeral mode singing it is well to expect a rebate? This is where I disagree. We need to switch from funeral mode to national building mode. And here is where Dele Farotimi dropped the bombshell. Listen to him again.
The obvious reality is that Bulaba has written the election results for 2027 already, regardless of how you may vote.
It is a hard pill to swallow, but the strategy is simple. Control the system, not just the vote. And here is why he gave the hope. We must demand electoral reform before 2027. He also added that we should support voices like Randy Peters, who has been pushing for it relentlessly. Without reform, your PVC is just like a plastic. With reform, it is powerful.
And I will not bother myself in the absence of clear electoral reform. I won't even bother joining in any campaign. Let's be clear about that. So hear me and hear me well. If you are truly desirous of change and you believe that that change should be found through the electoral process, like me, if you have no interest in being forced into fighting either to preserve your own life of that or that those of your loved ones, if there is going to be a peaceful path, if there will be a peaceful path, it has to be through the electoral process. As much as you and I might have lost confidence in that process, focus on the value of your vote. Focus on ensuring that your vote would count. We have to demand electronic transmission of results. We have to demand that the beavers work. We have to demand that high-rev function. And this is why I support what Randy Peter is doing 110%. And I'm urging each and every one of you, if you truly desire a revolution in Nigeria that is peaceful, that is found on your sovereign will as a collective, you have to demand electoral reform. You have to. In the absence of that, be guaranteed one thing: the next election is already lost.
And it is power. That reminds me of the word ZANU said. The day Africa started having problems is the day you were told that African is having problems. Like a doctor trying to cure a disease you never had. Here's ZANU too. Watch him speaking.
Do you know an Africa that was never what you have now to compare? The day Africa started having a problem was the day you were told that there's something wrong with African countries. It's like a doctor trying to cure a sickness you don't have. When will he stop?
Sometimes the problem is not the diagnosis itself. So here is my challenge to you. If you believe Nigeria can still work, type hope in the comment section. And if you think the system is beyond repair, Type ZANU. Let's see where we stand. As for me, Branchite says, switch off the funeral mode, get alive, and let's fix our nations. Stay blessed. See you in the next video.